Trip to your crib in the middle of the night. I'ma let you miss me, cause I put it down right there, babe. I can put you on a flight. You don't let a nigga like me can teach you.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Devaney Shy Day here, and I'm bringing you a Get Ready With Me. So, I'm just gonna do some makeup, do my hair. As you can see, it's in a wrap style. I decided how I wanted to wear my hair, so yeah. So my hair is straight right now, and kind of over it. It's been like a week, even a week and a couple of days, and I'm just over it. Cause I don't want to put heat on my hair too much, so yeah. But I put like in the week that I had it out, I put heat in my hair maybe like 3 times already. So that's not good. So yeah, we're just gonna do this updo hairstyle. So how are you guys doing? You see, like these roots, I'm telling you, these roots, man, it's so puffy. I don't know about this, but we're gonna make it work. We won't be able to tell in the picture too much. But I really don't want to go out there. I'm gonna be very honest. I don't want to go out there right now. It's like really cloudy, and I know cloudy is good for pictures, but I don't know. It like put a damper on the mood and everything. But I know I need to go out there and take this picture. So what I'm gonna do actually to do this, because this is a closure wig, right? This is a closure wig, but I'm gonna wear it almost like a half a wig. So I'm gonna part out the front of my hair, part out a decent section to cover. So yeah, let's just part out this, and then I am going to put the rest in a ponytail. Anyways, I got my wig grip. And I'm gonna just put this, I'm looking at my mirror over here, so I'm just gonna put this right where my part is. And I'm doing this because I don't have braids right now, so I'm gonna have to bobby pin this wig, and this will give me like something to bobby pin it to, if that makes sense. I have been enjoying Girlfriends, Moesha. I couldn't wait till the Parkers came on because I thought Kim was hilarious in Moesha, but for some reason, I don't know, I can't get into the Parkers. And that's very unfortunate because I really, really wanted to watch it. So, I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on. I'm going to try to watch it again, but I just switched to the game now. It's so fun watching it. I'm like, why wasn't I watching this? Like, I was missing so much. Yeah, it's so much fun, and I love Girlfriends. Like, Girlfriends is so funny. My favorite is Tony. I know that Tony has like issues and everything, but she's just so funny to me, and she's so real, and she's so like bougie and girly too. So it's good to see. I love how they made the characters. All of them are like feminine women. They're all successful, except for Lynn. But you know, Lynn in her own little free spirit category. But yeah, they're all like really successful, really beautiful women. So I love that, and I love that. And this might sound funny coming from obviously plus size women, but I love that they were all like fit and in shape women. I wouldn't even say fit. I don't know if any of them was like fit. Well, no, they were. But I love that they was in shape. It gives us like representation. Like they always want to put the I don't know if y'all see like campaigns and everything, but they always put the dark skinned fat woman as the representation of black women. But in this show, you know, they had all of them was fit and normal to advertise slim women, nice figures, and I love that, honestly. I remember watching something and it was said that Lonnie Love was supposed to have been in Girlfriends, but she was too fat, so she got looked over. I think it was Girlfriends. And honestly, I don't know. Like I said, I really I'm happy they kind of did that in a way, not to basically downplay or bash fat women, because I am a fat woman, but I don't know, I just like that they did that. Like I said, it gives us positive representation. Yes, I promote body positivity. Yes, I'm all about body positivity. Have no issues with that. I mean, I promote that on my platform, which is Instagram. I'm not saying don't be positive and we shouldn't have positive representation for plus size women. That's not what I'm saying at all. I'm just saying that I really enjoy that they have, just average and fit representation for black women, successful black women. But what I want to talk about too, pertaining to Girlfriends in a way. That's what it's post. I don't know. I don't have screen recording on my phone. If I could insert everything that I want to talk about, I will. So yeah, I got my scarf on, did my baby hairs, and I was into this makeup. Honestly, my makeup is very, very simple. I think it's gonna be like this forever. I do not wear foundation whatsoever. I just don't. Like I said, I don't have screen recording, so I can't really insert the videos, and it's not even the videos that I've seen. But let me just subscribe. So what was this post? Actually, I could screenshot it. Okay, so I found the post. So my issue is that, like I said, it's kind of off of Girlfriends, not really off of Girlfriends. Everybody has a problem with somebody saying they want somebody. Like, the narrative is that women. I don't want to talk about women saying they don't need a man. So I want to go to this post. So this post said Joan is by, I don't know how to say her name. I'll just insert it. It says Joan was really a 31-year-old junior partner at a prestigious law firm with enough money to support all her friends, and hits I would sell my firstborn for. And she was still crying over not having a man. Just keep being disappointed by them. Girl, please. And that was what somebody wrote, and that was like a screenshot, and the caption was, watching Girlfriends as an adult is triggering. Joan and Tony's friendship was toxic. Everybody's lives revolved around some man. Lynn was a bum, but at least she was actively trying to find true happiness that wasn't tied to someone else's approval or acceptance of her. It's all just too much. So it was a lot of the first couple of comments, some of the ones I seen, some of the comments I saw were saying they just focused on men, and it all revolved around men. And I want to talk about that because it's funny that they say, oh, she was a lawyer, she was a prestigious lawyer, and she had her own home, and she had money, and she had a nice body, and why wasn't she happy? What's the issue? And it's what? That's the issue. The issue is that she has all of these things, and now she wants love. I don't understand what the problem is. And it's funny because we make that a problem. If you say you want a man, if you even just say it, if you just say that you want a man, not necessarily saying need, but if you say that you want a man, people look at you funny. They feel like you're desperate automatically. And it's no, why I can't have happiness? And it's funny because this is how they deem black women. well, I would just say, like, black women, we can't say we need a man or else we become desperate. But I remember watching this show on Netflix. I mean, not show, it's a movie called Love Guaranteed. I don't know if you guys seen it. It's new. It's with Damon Wayans. I don't know the woman name. I mean, Damon Wayans Jr. And basically, you know, she was a lawyer as well. Her firm wasn't prestigious or anything, but she definitely was a lawyer. And you see her in a home, like she lives in like a townhome, I guess that's what you would say. I think that's what it is. And her sister lives next door with her husband and her kid. Her sister was pregnant. So you see, like, it's a scene where she's just, the lawyer, the main character, she's sitting in a home, it's raining outside, she's looking out the window, and she looks bored and lonely. And then you see her sister on the other side, you know, I think they was cut up with I think she was cut up with her husband, I'm not really sure. But you know, it was like lively and, you know, she had a family and she just looked sad and hurt. But it's always okay. They show that because they show that scene to show, you know, like, you know, now you have everything except for a man and you're lonely. And they always show that it's always okay when it's like women, well, non-black women. That's always okay. It's seen as like, they're always allowed to be vulnerable. That's okay for them. It's like they put that in the scene to make it so that you know that, you know, this lifestyle is lonely. Like you may want somebody and, you know, to share your experiences with and stuff. Like, yeah, a career is great, but if you don't have nobody to share it with, then, you know, it's not really all that fun, or, you know, it's not everything. But then you have, you know, people writing that post about Joan. It's like, well, why is she has the career, she has a home, she has money. Why is it not okay for her to want a man too? Like, are we not allowed to have everything? We're not allowed to have family and someone to love. I mean, we're not allowed to have family and a career. I don't understand what's the issue. You know how, like, when you're younger, they always say, oh, go to school. You know, your mom or you know, the woman in your family, they always say, you know, go to school, or even your dad, go to school, don't worry about these boys will be here, get you a career, you know, be independent, blase. And then you do that, right, and you find yourself lonely, you don't have anybody, and then you decide, you know what, now I want to date, now I'm settled, you know, I got everything I want, now I want to date, and people still make it a problem. It's like she did everything that she was supposed to do. So, when is it okay? I didn't even tell y'all, I'm using Maybelline Brow Ultra Slim Pencil in Deep Brown. So now I'm going to take LA Girl Pro Concealer in Taupey. I'm just going to sculpt my brow, clean them up. I'm not going to use a lot. But yeah, they make it like you're never supposed to want anybody. Like you should be fine because you have money and you have a career. But it's like, but that's what they tell us to do. And then go seek a man, a husband. And then when you do that, it's like, why would you do that for? You got everything you need. I'm like, that's not everything I need. Love is very important. People act like, I don't get it. People act like you're not supposed to want love at all. Bring it to my next topic about these videos of these little girls. So it was this little girl. She was getting interviewed. It was two little girls. There's two little black girls that were getting interviewed by this white man.
Any tips for a happy marriage?
I don't want to answer that question because I don't like love. She's not comfortable with marriage.
You're not comfortable with marriage?
I want to be an independent lady.
What if you met a man who also wanted to be an independent man towards
I'll say,
love?
get off my lawn.
And he asked her any tips on a good marriage, and she said she don't want to answer the question because she don't like love. And the other little girl said, yeah, she's not comfortable with marriage. And she said she want to be independent. And you know, they're little girls, but everybody in the comment was like, oh yeah, she's raised right. This is not, like, she's raised right. Her parents should be happy. I want my child to be just like this. And I'm just like mind blown. I'm like, what? Watching that, I was like, how is this okay? She says she doesn't like love. Like, that's a huge issue. Like, what are we teaching these kids? Like, that means that she haven't seen. So I'm taking CoverGirl. I don't know what this called. It's like a loose leaf powder. I think it's medium deep or tan or something. But it was like, why is that a good thing? That's really bad that she already this young, and she looks like maybe she's 6'5", 5'6". I mean, and it's like she already saying that she don't like love, and people are encouraging this, and because she get encouragement on this, she's gonna think that that's okay and that's how she should live. And it's like, who's teaching her this stuff? Like, where did she get this from? Because at that age, you shouldn't be thinking about hating love and hating marriage. Like, it should be something that you want. But the way this world is, it's like we tell the kids don't want that and never want it, and this is not okay. I don't know if she's seen her parents get into altercation, and you know she don't like what she's seen. But that's the issue too, is don't have them in bad environments. I would just say, like, unhealthy environments. And it's wild to me. It's wild that people thought that was like such a great thing. It's like, who, and my friend said, who made her bitter? Like, she's too young to be so bitter already. And saying, you know, that she doesn't want a man and she's not comfortable with love. She don't really have to be because she's young, but it shouldn't be like that. It's funny because me and my friends talking about that, and some people plan their whole life around their wedding dress and what their wedding would look like. They have clippings. I don't know if that's in real life or just in movies, but you know, we see that in movies all the time. Like, as a little girl, they play princess and they have their wedding dresses and everything like that. But I never pictured marriage for me. I never pictured what marriage would look like for me, what type of dress I want, what type of theme I want. I don't know why. It's almost like it never registered to me to get married. Or, I mean, I used to say that even in my older, like even in my teen years, like, oh, if I get married, I do. If I don't, I don't. Like, it was always like a, like, whatever type of thing. Which again is like, that's pretty sad. It's pretty sad. That was one of the videos that I watched, and it was another one. So yeah, it was a little girl, her mom was doing her hair, and then her dad was, I guess, sitting next to him, and he was on the phone, and she was like, oh, look, Mom, your daddy looking at girls. And then that was that. But then she said that she's never going to get a boyfriend like the little girl, and she looked around like the same age, maybe like 4 or 5.
Yeah, I'm never getting a boyfriend. I'm never getting a boyfriend. Because I just punch him in the face or smack him. And he knows I'm good at doing that. And he don't want to get punched.
You gonna abuse your boyfriend? Huh?
She said she's never getting a boyfriend and she's gonna abuse her boyfriend. And you know, again, people are already like, oh, you teach her well, and you know, people are praising this type of behavior, this type of mindset that these little kids are having, mainly little girls. And I'm like, what? Like, again, this is awful. And you know, it's weird because I don't know. I mean, I don't know the parents in this video. I don't know. It seemed like her dad and her mom were still together. So, I mean, her just telling her mom, like, daddy's looking at girls, meaning it means that maybe her dad cheated before. Maybe he's known for, like, you know, messing around with her mom, and she see her mom go through these type of situations with her father, and it makes her think, you know, I don't want to go through that. It's wild how grown little kids are now, because she's thinking right now, I'm not going through that. I don't want to go through this type of trauma, which is good. Like, it's good because sometimes we see our parents do things and then we do that. Like bad things. I mean, like I guess like bad habits or like a cycle. So we'll see our parents deal with stuff like that as far as men, them cheating, we taking them back, and it's like an ongoing cycle. And we pass it on to our children, and then our children do it. You know, we get mad at them, but it's like, what example do they have? Like they only going off of what they see. They are a product of the environment. So it's funny. I mean, I'm happy that she doesn't want to deal with that. And I know that we want our kids to grow up with both parents, but if it's an environment like that where it's actually damaging to the kid, then I think it's better off if they don't have both parents in the household. Because I mean, having both parents in a household is toxic, and then the kids develop a toxic mindset. How is that good? Like, what are you doing it for? Like, I understand, you know, you want your family to stay together, you want both parents in the household. I get all of that. But if it's doing more damage than good, then you need to let it go. Like, people need to let it go. This is morphine. The color C3.55 is their concealer. Yeah, if it's doing more harm than good, they need to let it go, because it's not going to be well. We don't want our kids growing up like that, and then yeah, like, we just don't want our kids growing up like that, because then that's why we all have these situationships and nobody wants to commit, or everybody's afraid to commit, and then we just have all these kids out here because we all have situationships. We become baby moms, and that's like our end goal, and that is horrible. Why is that our goal? Like, why is becoming a baby mother like the goal now instead of marriage? It's like everybody's afraid to say they want marriage, but the kicker is, I never hear that from men. I never hear men. I mean, a man will tell you he don't want a relationship, but that's because he most likely don't want a relationship with you, or he just got out of one, and you know he's trying to deal with that, and he don't want to get into another one, which is fine, right? Because everybody needs their time to like be single and fix themselves up and everything. But I never really hear men say, I don't need a woman. I mean, men get clowned for being too thirsty for a girl, or being like, you know, how they say, pussy whipped for a girl. But I don't really never hear men say, I don't need a girl, I don't need a woman. I don't hear men say that. It's only women that say that. And we took that on, and now I honestly feel like that's why some men don't want to commit, or don't feel like they need to commit, because a lot of women put this narrative that we don't need men. We're okay with being side chicks and baby mothers, and we don't need commitments from them. That's why I feel like it's really, really hard to get commitment out of men right now, because we painted that narrative. And it's like, when is it ever okay for us to just be like, okay, I want somebody? I feel like I don't feel like it's a specific time that you have to say that you want somebody. I don't think that way. Like, you have to have all your arrows lined up in order for you to start dating. I don't think that at all. As a woman, I feel like maybe men should be like that. Because if you can't afford to date a woman, then you shouldn't be dating at all. That's what I think. This is another topic of women posting videos of them, I guess, spoiling their dude. So I only seen this twice. I'm sure there's a lot of videos out there. I only seen this twice. I saw the one where the lady gifted her boyfriend a house, and she recorded that. And then I seen a video recently about some girl gifting her boyfriend of 105 days some roses, 105 roses, and she gave him $1,000. I I need them to stop making those videos. Like, if you're gonna do that, do it like you don't have to record it. Cause I don't need them. I can't stand it. I can't stand those videos. Cause I don't need men thinking that that's how women supposed to be coming, and then they, you know, they start like expecting that. Cause I'm not the one. I'm not giving you $100. I'm not giving you $1,000 for what? 3 months, man. 3 months. And she gave him $1,000. You know, people in the video, they always want to talk about, oh, you don't know what he did for her and blah, blah, blah. I'm not going off of no other scenarios but the one I see. And the one I see is not okay. I don't really care about what he did in the backstory. People always want to use that. It's like, you never know the whole story to anything. You see something on the news or you see something on social media and you make a make an opinion about what you see, not about the whole story. People always want to say, oh, well, you know, you don't know what happened and you don't know what he did. Okay, that's fine and dandy, but giving him $1,000 and y'all only been dating for 3 months is, now that's, to me, considered desperate. And I mean, even if she have it, that's not the point, because that's another point that people try to make too. Well, if she got it, then, you know, and some of y'all women can't do that. Okay, but even if I could do that, I wouldn't do that. Why is that good? But I'm not even talking about, you know, me personally, I don't think that she should be doing anything like that. I don't think women should be doing anything like that in general. And they praise this type of behavior, but those men still cheat on these women. Like, they do that all the time and they still cheat on them. Why? Because you're emasculating him. Like, and then when you start playing role reversal, which is, you know, emasculating a man and you becoming masculine, it's like they go cheat on you with somebody that's softer, that's not doing all of that. So you don't really have to do that. I'm not buying nobody's love. I just can't. Like, we have to be dating for some time for me to be giving you something, and it's not going to be like $1,000 though either. Anyways, I don't have $1,000 just to give to anybody. I'm not saying I don't have $1,000, but I don't have it to just give out like that or willy-nilly over nothing. And I know she did it because it was this day called the Sweetest Day. I heard that that's like in the Midwest, something like that, where you give it's like a Valentine's Day for your man, for men only. So yeah, so the day is, that's what the day is. And it's like, okay, I understand that, but she should have, like, for dating for 3 months. 105 days is really like 3 months and some days, and what, 15 days. So it's like she could have gave him a card and paid for the dinner and then left it at that. Well, I don't even know. I don't know what else you could have gave him, but definitely not $1,000. Girl, doing the most. And then they sit up there and they smile and they get all happy and say, you know, I treat my man well, and y'all ladies need to get on. Then the men start co-signing it and say, like, oh yeah, you need to, if my woman ain't coming like this, then I don't want her, and all that stuff. I didn't know I wasn't recording, but anyways, I'm using blush right now, Milani. This is the Corellana. It's so pretty. It has all these like colors in it. It's so pretty. I'm a blush girl, like I was saying. I'm a blush girl, so I like blush a lot. I'm probably ODing a little bit right now, which I haven't done in a while, but yeah. So I just put some on my nose. I'm going to take this other Milani blush. This is in the color Luminoso. I don't know if I'm saying it in a Spanish name or the... Okay, I think Luminoso. It's baked powder blush. So I'm going to take this one. It's more like subtle. It's more like a coral peachy color. I'm just going to take this one and put this like the spots, top it a little bit over the blush that I already have on. I kind of don't like this. I think I OD'd. And I didn't use highlight like that, but I think I'm gonna highlight my nose though. I haven't done this in a while either. So I'm gonna highlight my nose very quickly. It's a highlight and contour 2 palette by Precision. I got this from Walmart. Not Walmart, I got this from Target. You know, I'm gonna use the bronze color. The bronze color over here. I'm gonna just use this, take my finger, dab it on my nose, because that's all I wanted. Want some on my nose, the bridge. Oh, my lippy! We gotta do lips. Look, it's so cute. I think I'm gonna take. Okay, I'm gonna take this NYX color. It's in the color Cocoa. I think that's what it is. It's in Cocoa. It's not NYX. It's NY. I mean, it's NK. It's NK Makeup Lip Pencil in the color Cocoa. So I'm gonna take this. Just gonna outline my lips. This is so dry and it's killing. So this is the final look. So I forgot what I was saying, but pretty much if you want a man, it's fine to say that you want a man and you want a man. Like I don't think there's anything wrong with that. People try to make it like this big issue and that you're desperate and that you shouldn't want somebody. You should be happy if you have a career and everything, but no, like, yeah, you should be happy. You should be grateful for everything you have, but everybody wants love too. And I don't think that's the issue. It's nothing wrong with wanting love and knowing that you want love. So people try to front and act like they don't want it, but they do. Yeah, so I will meet you guys in my like outfit portion when I get to where I'm going. Yeah, talk to you guys later. Thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you in my next one. Bye.